Cambridge. I'm the Joint Managing Director of Morgan McKinley Australia, and I'm joined today with Jill McLaren from Syntegrate.
Hi there.
Hi. So what we wanted to do is introduce to you our Best Year Yet 2018 campaign. I actually met with Jill last year at a conference, and I was really inspired by what she's done after a career in corporate strategy, has actually applied some of the toolkit that she's used in her strategy career to actually designing our best life yet. As many of you will know, with Morgan McKinley, we're absolutely passionate about how we assist our clients and candidates to improve their lives. And I think actually this approach is really beneficial in terms of looking at your next career move and helping you realise some of your goals. So maybe, Jill, you can tell us a bit more about Syntegrate and Plan Live.
Love to. So as you said, Lou, background is really in the corporate world and spending so much time on strategic planning. How much time do we actually spend on life design? So I ended up coming out of the corporate world and writing the book Think, Plan, Live, which is the basis of some of the programs that you and I were talking about. So what exactly is it? So life design is a step-by-step approach. So 6 different steps, 10 different tools. So there is a method behind life design. And by the end of it, you truly can combine your career and your life. So we only have one life. The goal is to integrate and optimize that rather than trying to have a bucket for our career and then another bucket for our life. Build those things together, which is why you and I came together really in terms of looking at that, because people do really want to integrate their career and their personal life, and I love some of the things that you do at Morgan McKinley about how you do that. So I think it is a natural fit.
Yes, absolutely. And Jill was kind enough to give me a book, so I had this as homework, and I actually completed the toolkit. Found out a lot about myself through that process. I think one of the things that was really beneficial for me is, as life evolves, different things come in and out of importance. And I think considering my next career steps and in terms of what do I want to take on and what's important to me in life, it's been really valuable in actually weighing those things up to make sure I'm making the right decision for me, for my family, and all the other things that are important to me for my values and in my broader life. So I think from that perspective, it's been invaluable. So definitely some good tools in there.
Thanks.
Excellent. So Jill, I obviously took lots of learnings about myself when I completed your programme, and it'd be great to get your insights on what other people you've seen go through the programme have learned about themselves.
Absolutely. Everyone discovers something different, because the whole premise of life design, it's about your unique fingerprint. Yeah. So I probably should explain a bit what that is, because that sounds quite novel. Exactly. So your unique fingerprint is made up of 6 component parts, which are the component parts of life design. So the who is all about who am I really, values and strengths would be a key part, and looking back on your past life and thinking about what the highs and lows of it were. The what is what's important. Have you got a balanced life? Have you integrated things? So that really looks more holistically between career, but also personal development, health, and also some of your broader life choices like friends and family, for example. So that would be that part. With is who you do it with. So surrounded by either energy givers or energy vampires. So that's a fun section, and looking at your sources of energy and inspiration would be an example of that one. Why is purpose and your gifts, so what are your unique skills and abilities. And then the where and the when comes at the end, which is integrating into an ongoing life plan. So those are the parts of it. So in terms of what people get out of it, I think a lot of people focus on their who, and they don't tend to focus on that because that's really thinking about ourselves. So that starting with that reflection is really powerful. And that's where probably a lot of the insight comes in about, I'm not sure that this career is totally in tune with who I am. So what I call tension points. So if you've got this is your life fingerprint here and the life you're leaving's here, what I find is more people are at tension with that. So ideally, your life fingerprint is completely overlapping with the career you're pursuing, the way you're living your life. For most people, there can be a small tension, and a bit of tension's good, but some people have just stretched it so far. So life design kind of snaps that back into shape and kind of goes, hang on a minute, I do need to balance those elements. And that's where, as I say, making career choices and where that career piece fits. The other big piece is the with. So often we don't think about the work environment. So I found increasingly in life design, people are actually thinking about, is it true to who I am? But actually, is the environment true to me? So I'm surrounded by colleagues, work environment, the with, that truly brings out the best in me as well. So from a career, it's the who and the with that really kind of come to shape when it comes to life design, which is why it makes so much sense to link it with the career piece that you're doing. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's interesting you said that, because one of the things that we find all the time, we have people that come to us as candidates and are looking for that next career move but haven't fully define what that needs to look like, to give them the challenge, but also be in line with the rest of their broader life. So it's an interesting one.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I mean, that's why we came to work together, really, because what I find is I help people through life design really work out what that looks like through the book or through the life design portal or through my coaching. But then I kind of hand them back to career people or people in the industry, and they kind of go, oh, you don't quite fit in a box.
Yes.
So I'm really keen to partner with Morgan McKinley, because what I like is that you care more holistically about the candidate. So they're not just have to fit in a box of a certain job. You're actually interested in their uniqueness and trying to find out where they fit with the client and also from their own perspective. So for me, that really does set Morgan McKinley apart, which is why it's exciting to do this.
Yeah, excellent.